where do we leave off? We were just making this contraption here. So this is where incoming cars come in, and they'll turn this way or that way depending on this logic here. So let's get our point of view adjusted a little bit. So we're going to make... What am I... Oh, there's hoppers there. So I'm going to make this part of it now. I would consider playing on Monumenta Guild. Yes, John was trying to get me to sign up the other day. Cool. Welcome, Daddy-O. Giz. Yeah, it's fun. It's I'm having lots of fun on there. Right. Yeah, you'd probably play as a group. So if you like doing sort of a support role, there's also cleric. So if you're not looking at just doing damage, but you're just worried about like healing up the group, there's a cleric class. So you could do more group play if you wanted to. I mean, you might do some solo questing by yourself, but anyway. So I'm all excited about Monumenta, but I will try to focus on this project. So we have, it comes down 3, and then we have a block, right? Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, and then there's a block right there, but we can't quite place it there, so let's go like this. All right, and then coming this direction, we're gonna have a hopper pointing into that. So we're just kind of building the different parts of the stuff that we see on the side. So that's gonna point into this powered rail. Oh, we're low on powered rails. I have to go downstairs and get some more. And then a regular rail after that, going that direction, I think. No, actually going this direction. Okay, we've done this wrong. Let's grab that, and then break that, and then put this here instead. So going this direction, right. And then there's going to be a hopper chain going that direction. So let's adjust our point of view again. So that one there is the one that's actually turned, okay. So then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over. So including that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the one on top of that are just pointing straight down. 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the ones on top of that all point towards the end of the line. So we'll put a block there so we can put stuff on there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. We'll put a dropper here just so we can stand up. Right, and then that line goes one closer to the wall at that last one. So then next to this, there's going to be another hopper going that direction, and then it goes up 2. Yeah, 2 up. So 1, 2, and then we'll go that direction. So how much does it move over? Let's try and get over there. So there's including the one, or not including the one I have in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and it turns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it turns underneath. Right? Okay, that makes sense. So not counting that one, is then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 going away from the wall. So that's going to be underneath this. So let's try and get down there. Actually, I guess while we're up here, let's put in the lag busters. And then we'll do the same here. I'll need more droppers, I guess. Yeah, I'm running low on droppers. Okay, I'll have to go make some more downstairs. This doesn't need to be here. So we'll put in what we have, and then we'll have to go down and get more. So we need droppers, so that'll be cobblestone. And what else do we need while we're down there? Powered rail. Oh, and food I'm running low on. Right, I remember that. So cobblestone. Let's see how much cobblestone we have. Not a lot. May have to import some cobblestone. Okay, that might work. So we want droppers. Do we have powered rail already somewhere? Not a lot. Do we have the supplies for powered rail? I think so, yes. Gold. And I don't know why I'm doing all that. Okay. Ooh, new recipe for gold. Yeah. Okay. Gold. And then let's make some bunch of powered rail. This is probably interesting. I guess I don't have any sticks right now, right? Okay, so that's what I'm missing. Maybe we're just kind of a mess. But we'll get there. Okay. And now, rail is here. Do I have all the things for powered rail? Maybe I don't yet. Okay, now I do. Oh, okay. Rail is, I guess, in this. Whatever this category is. It's weird. Okay. Good. Let's put some excess things away. Everything is on. Okay, good. Now let's go back upstairs. Still, it's not very many, but that might be enough. 24 might be enough. Daddy O'Giz, you're aware of you play CTMs, right? Yeah, I think so. Are you pursuing a career on the Monumenta server? It's pretty cool. I mean, right now it's closed beta, so you have to apply and then wait, but I think it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm enjoying it. You could be in our guild. All right, so from underneath, then it goes 3 away. So let's try and get 2 there. So for now, I'll just do this, just so I can walk around. And then this goes 3 this direction. Really? Is it gonna block off the path? No. This chain that I just put in is supposed to go the other direction. No. What's what? I'm really confused. So these are... this is supposed to be on that side. And then this goes that direction. Okay. Great. Right? Yeah, so let's move all this. Oops. Okay. So we want to remove these. The whole, like, mirrored thing is really hard to work with. Okay, still take these out. And then these will fall. We'll might go down there and grab them. Next. Oh, okay, well, that go down now. I have seen it, and I will give it a try. My internet is something horrible. Okay, alright. Okay, we're down to 1 fish. Well, we'll get some more fish in a little bit. It's pretty fun. But there are definitely times where, like, it gets pretty bad. What I found is, like, when I go into the dungeons, I have to make sure that there aren't any bad guys that are outside. Because that's actually the biggest part is, like, I know how to handle, like, spawners and kind of try to manage the inside of things, but when there's, like, a bunch of, you know, regular mobs that are spawning outside and then walking in and killing me, it's hard to work with those. Alright, so this is here, so it's actually going to go this direction. So let's take these out as well. Get all those drops if I can. This one, we can pop down here. So this one goes this direction, which is the opposite direction that this hopper chain is supposed to go. So let's go back to what we're doing. So the one that exists is already there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going this way, right? 6 going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. And then we have 5 pointing into him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the other ones are pointing towards, towards this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oop, let's get on top. 5. And then let's go away. And then we're gonna put droppers on top of that. We won't be able to, so they're gonna actually be pointing this direct way, but that's okay. And then this guy is gonna be a dropper. He's pointing this direction. Okay. And then it goes against the wall still. Is Scotty joining? Yes, he got invited into the beta yesterday, and I think he's done the tutorial that I know of so far. And I told him sort of how far I'm into the game, and then we'll see. We'll see. I think potentially the Sunday's stream. We're gonna try and like it'll depend on when he's available and when I'm available and everything. But we're gonna try and do that same Sunday stream time again. And this weekend might be from the Monumenta server, so that'll be pretty cool. All right, and then this part is going to go, so it's away from where this thing is going. It goes over this direction, so away from where that is, coming this way. So we want it to go, it goes up, so not counting that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it curves and then goes 1, 2, 3 towards the middle. 1, 2, 3 towards the middle. So this is actually out over the side in this one. Is that accurate to this? It is. Okay, good. And then it will go up 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's get up there, I guess. Let's put a torch on this. So the easiest way to get up there, I guess, is the stairs. Or the ladder. And then we'll go up one floor up here. Okay, right here. So then it's going to go up. Or, and then there's also droppers on top of that. So let's put those in too. Just before I forget about it and have a bunch of lag or miscellaneous items being dropped into the system. So then this goes here, and then it goes up. So not counting the one that already exists. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it goes, well, the only way it can go, it goes away from the big brick thing for, yeah, okay, this makes sense. Yeah, 2 over. Oh, so away from the brick building. 1, 2, and then the next one is pointing into the wall. So, okay, we have to make sure we're actually pointing this in the. So, the side that it has just been going against is going to have the sorter, which is this side, and so it's going to be pointing away from that into a block, an item elevator that we don't have built in yet, but pointing into that block, which is this. And then the next thing up, it comes to here, which should line up with all this stuff. Okay, awesome. So then that's going to line up where so there's item elevator that's here. And then it's going to come into this. So item elevator comes into this block that we're looking at here. So from right here, there's going to be item elevator, and it's pointing into that direction. And it's going to feed this way over and then into the input for all this, which is this. So it's going to be droppers here for the lag, and then we want these to go like that, like this, and then we could take these out, although I guess we need to still get in there to put in the sorter. So maybe I don't know, I'll put them back in. Do I have the comparators on me? I do. Good. Okay. All right, so that's now the chain for that. Let's build in this comparator, or the sorter rather. So then that sorter determines if items will go into all of this, or if they will go down into the caboose. So this is sorting out caboose tokens from everything that's coming in. Goes there. So let's move that here. No, I'm sorry. This is where the item elevator is. So the sorter needs to be on this side, which you can't really easily get to. Okay, great. Can we put blocks? No. Okay. We put blocks here. So now we can get down there a little bit. This block here. Comes this way. This is pointing in. So this is the 3. Let's move our okay, yeah, there we go. So if I go like that, I can see a little bit better. So this is the 3 that we're looking at. So there needs to be a torch underneath this. So I don't think we can get to that quite from here. So let's pop down here. Try to. Let's pop down there. Okay, there we go. Now we can build from here. Okay, so this is the thing we're looking at. So we're going to have below this, so on this side of that, there's going to be a torch. We can't quite put it there right now. And then we're going to have some blocks coming over there. So then there's this with a redstone repeater right there. Redstone dust on top of that. And then a block on top of this with redstone on top of it somehow. And then the trick will be trying to get, oh no, I guess I can come through here. Okay, there we go. So there's a torch on this. There we go. We don't need this. Right. And then we want a comparator on that and then dust on top of that. So we can do this to get up there. So we have comparator. And then dust. So then when I actually populate this with some items, some sorting stuff, then it'll sort out caboose tokens. But I want to make sure I think it's cobblestone that's named in a certain way, but I want to verify that before I worry about that stuff right there. And now we're here. Let's get out of here somehow. I think I have ender pearls, right? Yeah, good. So we'll go over in that corner, I guess. Endermite, awesome. Okay, so that's the sorting there. Let's get up above a little bit. So we can get on top of that and then put in our droppers for anti-lag things. So right here. So it's going to be, this is actually, this part's going to be open because this is the item elevator right here. This block here could be filled in though. So that gets filled in over there. That's all good to go. And then so this is going to be all glass going down this whole thing. So I'll have to make glass for that first. Let's go ahead and look at... I'm pretty sure I know what the items are. So let me go down to the bottom. And we can name a bunch of things. We only get some more cobblestone. But we'll make an anvil too. And that was the end of our food. So maybe we should get some food and cobblestone. Because we're going to need to name a bunch of things. So we're going to need a lot of cobblestone here. So let's dump our inventory out. We'll go get some food and cobblestone. Do a little errand run. Yeah, okay. So we're going to go to the Iron Golem farm. Oh, let's grab these. Because we're going to need lots of cobblestone for like droppers and for renaming stuff and everything. I don't have a bed. I think the bed is actually up there. So we can set it to day and not raining. And then run over to the to the mall and get a bunch of cobblestone and food. But yeah, so I was I've been playing a bunch of not as much as I would like to, but I've been playing some amount of the Monumenta, and it's coming along pretty well. I'm trying not to get too far ahead and like play beyond everybody else that I'm playing with, that I want to play with. Is it done already? Okay, there we go. Let's look around. Oh, okay, there's a gate now. Oh, that's handy. Yeah, Soap was talking about making a gate. So where does this go? Oh, awesome. Cool. Is there food here? I guess there's... Yeah, I guess I need cobblestone. So I'll just go to the... I'll go to the mall. Oh, I don't know if I can exit on this side anymore. Ooh. He's been busy. Is there a gate over here somewhere? Interesting. There's no way to walk that direction. Huh. Okay, well. Where am I? Okay, there we go. Huh, so you can't walk over this. I guess there's no path, so I guess that makes sense. There's a road here. Oh, I guess it just ends. Oh, okay. Well, wonder if this road should go somewhere. I'll have to think about that, I guess. Yeah, one way to scale a wall. Ender Pearl. So I don't really have... I guess I have some stuff. Here we go. Let's... New recipes! Let's eat. Cooked fish. There we go. I knew there was some fish around here. I'll do... I guess 2 stacks is probably enough for that. I don't know. Alright, let's go... I guess it might be a little faster because I can't... I have to get around that wall. So for now, let's take the nether portal. Through the nether, and then we'll get there that way. Oh, I want to get cobblestone. Don't leave yet. Hold on. Should have lots of cobblestone around somewhere. Cobblestone. Cool. There we go. Cobblestone. Now we can leave. But yeah, so there's a bunch of different classes in that game. And so like I haven't really played with anything besides the mage yet. But you can, like, I like the idea of being a healer. I have to be in a group, really. I mean, you can be, like, the way the classes work is it's like the regular character Minecraft stuff plus other abilities. So if you are, if you're a, you know, cleric, you're a regular Minecraft player plus some abilities for healing and things like that. So you could still play the game as a cleric, but I think you're sort of probably better off as a group, so that you can be like, they can do damage, and then you can worry about healing people up. I wonder if this stops. This doesn't stop mobs, does it? No, I guess he just torched everything. You know, there's no more mobs anymore. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I guess so. He's torch spammed everything. Okay, cool. Alright, so we have lots of cobblestone. Let's go downstairs and name some of this. And we have lots of food, so we can fall now. Take a shortcut. Alright. Let's get rid of some of it, because we'll need to make an anvil. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Like, even when I'm doing the questing and stuff in there, I'm always running into problems where the where like I don't have enough what am I? Yeah, falling is a shortcut, right? Where like it takes forever to heal up. Like I'm used to right now Untold Stories where you heal up pretty fast actually when you eat. So it's pretty slow otherwise. So this is going to be a you know, blocks for sorters, and then we'll rename some more caboose ones. Alright, that's good for now. Let's throw some of these in here, or actually, I guess in here, and here. We can make some more droppers, though. Let's do that. Oh, that's probably good. And then... then, okay, let's grab, I guess, some more of our stuff that we'll need. I'm gonna have so glad they changed this mechanic back. Change this mechanic back for you. Which one? Which mechanic? Alright. Alright, what else do I need? Pistons? Maybe. Droppers, hoppers. Probably need more hoppers. Oh no, right. I have lots of hoppers. Levers. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that was such a pain when they changed that. All right, and more droppers. Awesome. Okay, this is good for now, I guess. So before I actually put in all these different blocks, I want to add the rest of the redstone for this. So let's try and get over to there. I think probably from this layer is the easiest. So let's change our perspective back to down below. And what we want is lined up with the middle row of them. So here, oh, we need blocks. We didn't bring any of those? No blocks on us? Okay, that's great. Let's go get some blocks. We'll put in some caboose tokens down here. Grab some actual blocks. Okay. Yeah, being able to rename stuff is important. Otherwise it takes forever to rename stuff. But I want to get these torches in before I do that, because otherwise, I want all the extra caboose tokens to filter into here and stay there, and not to all run into that dispenser. So we want these blocks. So they come this direction. Now we can go up top, take out this block here, put in the torches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's gonna be redstone on top of all of this. And then actually one of these is gonna be a slab. So let's figure out which one's gonna be the slab. So it goes, so that's the intersection there. So 1, 2, 3. This is gonna be a slab. I'll have to make a slab. Oops. Bye. And then this goes like this. And then this steps down this way. I wanted to not have this bottom block. There we go. Okay, so then that steps down, and this is going towards. Oops. There we go. This is going towards. I won't click. This is going towards the little intersection thing. So it comes this way, has one block. Why? Oh no, okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, one block there, and then bridges over, and then this goes down. So this is, I already have some of this built in, I guess. So then it goes down one here. So we need to get down there somehow. I do have a water bucket, but I don't really want it to wash all the stuff away, so it's not really going to work. So let's build a platform a little bit lower. So let's see, what is what? Over there, I guess, is what I'm after. I think here. So, if I'm not mistaken, that should be, that block here is where the repeater will be. And then some dust right there. And then what happens? So, it's going to be 4 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I might go up top to build the rest. But I'll leave this path in here for now. And so from here, we can do repeater. Oh dear, repeater. Try not to fall. Repeater, and then redstone dust. 1, 2, 3. And then nice. Guess I didn't realize Condrick was online when I got it. Okay, alright, anyway. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so so that line is the one that's down in the bottom. And thank you for the follow, Clarky LOL 2001. So that comes down into this block here. It's kind of a big mess right here, but okay, so this comes over this way and then it goes into this block. And then in the same block goes that way. Why do I do that? Because I didn't want this to, when this is powered, I didn't want it to go through there, I guess. Okay, interesting. Oh, I didn't want it to connect up. Okay, yeah, it's kind of weird. All right, so anyway, this comes this way and then comes this way via this. And then comes out, has 3 coming this direction. 1, 2, 3, and then over one more. And then, so this is actually should be 1 higher than it is. Interesting. No, I'm going the wrong direction. Yeah. I'm supposed to go over that direction. Okay, take this back. The darn mirror thing. Screwed me up every time. Okay, so this goes away. Goes this direction. Like that. Like this. Boop. And then it goes the zigzag. And then there's a hopper there, so I can't quite get to it. That's because I'm going the wrong direction. Okay, I think I might be on track. So it goes this way, and then comes this way. There we go. And then this path goes like this, and then here is a detector rail, and then we do powered rail here. So detector rail, that sends the signal this direction, which sends it through there, which triggers all these things to go off briefly to let some items through. Okay. And then, let's see if I can build the rest without screwing up. So then on the other side of that, a little bit lower, so we actually have to get lower again. So let's put a torch here for now. So, see if we can build this, but mirrored. So going away from the thing I just built. So underneath this block, there's going to be a repeater on that, going this direction. Okay. And then we have a chain of them working its way up that direction, which I'll build it in a second. And then this line is going to go here and go towards this way. So it's going to be redstone dust on these two spots. And then going this direction here, I have another repeater pointing that direction. So I'm building this little thing here, and then the redstone dust continues that direction. From here it goes, then the dust goes one more beyond that, and then dips down to here, and then goes here. Is it 2 or just 1? Yeah, just 1. So it goes here, then there, here. So how many steps down does it go? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 steps, including that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this line here comes down that way. Good, I did bring more redstone. Goes down to there, and then that's going to link up to stuff I haven't quite built in yet. But that's going to go down that direction. I bet it's probably the wrong direction. Did I put it in the wrong direction? So this is going towards the stairs. And the stairs, or the ladder is in this corner, isn't it? Yeah, it's going the wrong way. Mirrors. Get you every time. Alright, so let's go the other direction instead. So we want to go this way. Let's try to get over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's much better. And then we'll come back this way. All right, now what else happens in here? So this line that we just made, where it's the little L-shaped thing right there. Okay, you're right. I didn't zigzag it at all? Okay. So it goes a little bit towards the ladder side. Let's mark the ladder side. Yeah, this is the ladder side, so let's get a ladder. So just so we know where the ladder is. Not that we're actually using the ladder in this, but... Okay, so let's try this again. So this stuff that I have here, it goes through this first repeater, and then it goes towards the ladder side 1, and then it has the other copper. So the ladder side is there. So this thing is going to come this way and go towards the ladder side 1, and then have a repeater on top of that. We'll get it right eventually, right? Alright, I want to take back this, and then this is going to be like this, and we have this. Let's take back the redstone, and then this is the step down here, so this gets stepped down. Having to build it in a mirror is very confusing. Yeah. I just need to keep on thinking about it, not like copying exactly, but in terms of like building it based on the other parts. Okay, so this thing here, then going towards the ladder side. This must be very confusing to not have Image you are following. Yeah, the same direction. It's pretty confusing. It's not like that one game we played a bunch. Alright, so then it steps up one. And then we have a block on top of this so that it doesn't connect up here, because we don't want that. And then it goes towards the same way this is facing. One. And then goes up to there. Right, okay. Yeah, this makes sense. So what this is doing is when this line is triggered, it's powering this block, which there's going to be a chest minecart chest down there. And it will leave when this thing's powered. Okay. And it also will send a signal down that direction. So that's what this is. This line that's here that I have to finish building everything in. But okay, so let's try and get out of here. We can put a block on top of this, but I'll break it anyway. But we could potentially leave that there. All right. So this is this part of it. Let's change our perspective. So we're looking at this. So that's this repeater. Yeah, it's very confusing, especially this part because there's like a lot of like wires that are trying to run by each other. So then this block that's here is that repeater we're looking at, and then it starts stepping up after that. So let's work on the step up. So we have this is gonna have redstone on it, and then it steps up from there. So it's gonna go how many steps with redstone at 1, 2, 3, and in theory it'll line up with the other rail up here, which looks pretty promising. So here there's going to be detector rail, which goes into that. Awesome. So this is here. And this whole thing here is where the engine is. The engine sits here. Once it gets some items, and then stops, this thing no longer has any items, this thing will send a pulse, which tells this cart to go. When this cart goes, it'll trigger a detector rail here that I haven't made yet that will send a signal this direction. It'll go underneath this and power up this line here. This first line here, this will go down and request a new replacement chest minecart. Also, this line will come up and then power the caboose to then leave. When the caboose leaves, it'll power this line, which comes in here and sends the signal this direction, which makes a certain amount of the caboose tokens exit and come into here. Actually, this should have a thing on it, so that it will go into there and then go into the next cart. Also, a line goes. So when the caboose leaves, it goes through there. Okay, but then it also there's more to it. So then right here underneath this there's going to be, I really want the block to be there. Thank you for the follow, damped feather. So we can get rid of those blocks. So not only when the caboose leaves, it triggers this line, which tells this thing, hey, I have one more. I want to dispense more items into this. Also, these blocks come this direction on a full delay. So it also sends a signal here, which goes underneath, and then requests so this thing also requests a replacement cart. But I believe there's one more thing it has to do, which is there's this, but somehow I send a signal. Okay, that's this thing over here. Do I already have that in place? So this thing, detector rail comes this way, powers this. Yeah, okay, so this is already in place, I think. Let me get up there. So that same line I was just talking about over here, this is the caboose, triggers this, comes in here, comes up here, and then will make some items dispense. But then also it comes this direction, and then toggles this thing 1. Greetings! Welcome, Sir Oswin. So then this triggers this thing, which makes this change by 1. And then there's a detector rail here, which needs to have a signal that runs across. So we'll build that now. So from this side, we could take these out. There's a detector rail here, and then blocks coming off of the side. And then that goes 1 here and then dips down. Let's see, let me line some of this stuff up so we can see a little bit better. Yeah, so there's a redstone on top of this, and then and then dips down 1 more. And then there's redstone on top of that. And then there is a and the reason why there's a repeater here is because we don't want that to bleed down into this. So then there's a repeater here facing this direction, and then it goes just up to this. So what that does is also when this detector rail that I haven't put in is run over, it will toggle this intersection to then send the carts that direction. It's easier. That part probably makes more sense if you saw it in action. But so that's all set up. This one needs to be a slab. Let's make that now before we forget. So a brick slab goes here. Hi, I'm doing well. How are you? Like that. There we go. All right, good. This whole thing is built. I just need the detector rails, which we might have downstairs actually. But we have this thing set up. So now I can actually put in my caboose tokens. I guess what we'll do is we'll put it from above into that stuff. So let's get there somehow. I think this will let us get up top. Good. There we go. So, yeah, so this is the detector thing here. Oh, we have to get on the other side of this. Let's put a block here. So we can get on top. We want to put the stuff in this chest. So we're working on this small rail station on Hypermine. So there's a big rail network. So then this should sort through, and it's moving those items into those other dispensers and stuff. We can put a bunch of the caboose tokens into here. And that should work out okay. Engine we don't want, and we definitely don't want to put in more of those random named ones right now. We actually probably want to keep some of those. Okay. So we're working on the small rail station. So on Hypermine, I have the whole smart rail network where you're able to click a button and then a train is dispensed with that's programmed to your destination. So right now we're working on the inner workings of the second one I've built. We're fairly close to being done. I think we're maybe halfway. So that's not very close, I guess. But all right, what I want to do now is get to there's a couple other sorters. I think right here. Okay, so this sorter here is for engine or caboose. It doesn't really matter. So this one's going to be for caboose tokens. And then we want another one for engine tokens. So that's going to be right here. So engine tokens go through there. Then we don't need any of these. Hopefully they don't go into some hopper. No. Okay, good. Hopefully they didn't make it in there. Hopefully not. Okay. So then those get sorted out, and then they end up, all the extra ones are just going to show up here, which will eventually be absorbed into carts later on. Good. Okay. And now what? I think do we have glass? We don't really have any glass in us right now. I do need to rebuild this very bottom section down there. Actually, okay, where does this go? Let's make this thing go somewhere. So let's look at our creative world. So it's just an item sorter. Yeah, well, so, yeah, so sort of, yeah. So in terms of the mechanism, let's see. Let me get, I guess in the creative world, although it's a smaller picture. Let's get up top, and I'll show you what I'm looking at. So from the top of the rail station, you can click a button. It doesn't work yet, but you can click a button that's programmed for a certain destination. So you could say, you're in here, and there's buttons on the wall, and you could say, okay, I want to go to the main rail station. So you can click this button. It will dispense a chest minecart here that has tokens inside of it that lets the network know that it's an engine car, and it's programmed so that each of the intersections between here and your destination, it knows to go north, south, east, or west. So then that's there, and then over here the caboose comes in, another chest minecart that is programmed to say, I'm a caboose. And then you could have yourself and some other friends or freight or different things in these different cars. And then you hit the go button, the train all leaves, staggered apart so that hoppers have time to do stuff. And then you'll get to an intersection, you'll know it has to turn. So like for instance, let me pop up here. This right up here is going to be intersection here. So the train will leave, get on the proper side of the track. It'll get to here. Yes, it is complicated. And this intersection will pull in tokens saying, okay, well, this intersection is intersection 6, and you have indicated that you want to go south because you want to go this direction. So then this whole intersection changes all of its stuff so that it'll send the train to the south. And then once the caboose, your last car, runs over it, then the intersection knows that this is the last car, and after you exit the intersection, it puts the intersection back into place. Yeah, it's complicated. And then so it does that, and it does that for each of the intersections along the way before you actually get your destination. And then if you arrive at this station, you come in, the train comes this direction. This one will be activate a rail that kicks you out. And then the train goes down, and then this thing sorts out the train. So it figures out, is this a engine or a caboose? Move them over here. Is this a chest minecart with items in it? So freight stuff. If so, send that upstairs. Otherwise, it will look for empty chest minecarts and put them into storage. And then it'll take passenger carts and then put those into storage as well. I'm the kind of guy that follows redstone tutorials. Yeah, so I'm the kind of guy that makes really, really complicated things that are hard to even put in tutorials. I've had a request to make this be a tutorial, so I'm going to try to tutorialize it, but it's a complicated build. Okay, so I wanted to get that track to actually go somewhere. So this is when the... Okay, this thing is actually going to shoot all the way down to the bottom. Okay, so this thing is engines or cabooses that are found, are put back on here, and then they sort of grab some more items if they can, and then move down this way. And they come over here, and then what? So we want to go up top somewhere. Where is it? Or right here. So it curves here, and then it goes... Let's see, so after the curve, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that's the curve. So after the curve, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So powered rail, and then this guy's here. And then it's curving towards the ladder. So ladder's over there. It's curving this direction. And then goes 1, 2. Powered rail. Probably don't need powered rail there, but I'll put it anyway. And then we want to put some levers on these things to power things. And then we don't want to power those things, but one thing to note is that this is actually going to be an item elevator here, so we're not going to be able to put anything on that side, so I have to put it on this side. Oop. Why did I just click on? Anyway, And then this track here doesn't exist in my world for some reason. So what is that? Why isn't that in my world? Why don't you exist? Oh, I do have a spare track that's not going to do anything. Okay, so let's also put that in too. Good. So let's put that in. So we want to, at the start of the item elevator, which is here, there's going to be a block elevated up by 1. So you're kind of a redstone. Yeah, I like redstone. Yeah, I like making like modded stuff, but in vanilla. That's kind of my thing. So I think we can put this lever here, and I think it'll be all right. Yeah, pretty builds. Yeah, so I'm not really that at all. So like on the Monumenta server, I'm gonna try to do some cool redstone things. It's a MMO CTM map or server. I'm gonna try to make cool redstone stuff, and then other people can worry about like the pretty builds, basically. Okay, so this starts here, and it's going to go. This slope. It's a little bit, so that like some of this stuff is gonna be tricky to work with, but I'm gonna try and line it up from down here. So then where it actually matches up with the middle, this is gonna be a big item elevator. There's gonna be a block here, so we can use that as a basis for actually going the right direction. So this is gonna be a turn, and that will still work. I've tried to get my brother-in-law to teach me how to do redstone because he's good at it, but it never works out. Okay, yeah, it takes a lot because I'm a programmer, you know, by day, and so I sort of think about programming and how it all comes together. Yeah, it takes practice, and then of course I'm used to programming, so then this is gonna go all the way towards that wall this way, all the way to the corner. So this is sloping here. This one has to be level with that. And then it's going to go, so the number of slopes, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I guess 4 and then a flat part. So 1, 2, 3. The other problem with what I'm doing is that I keep on building in the wrong direction. So I thought I was doing it right, but I wasn't. So let's double check what I was supposed to do here. So this is like that, and then the drop-off's here. Drop-off's there. So it's sloping away from the drop-off. Okay, let's try again. So what we're gonna do is this is level here, and then this goes up. Okay, so then this is gonna go up that direction? No, okay, I see. It slopes there and then turns, and it's gonna go that direction. Blah. Wow, okay. And then this slopes, this goes all the way up. Like this. And then this is a slope. And what we said 4, so slope 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it was flat a little bit, and then 1 here. Double check. So if we stand at this point of view, we get a better idea. I'm trying to line it up with that. I'm trying to see why. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It doesn't quite. I actually want to do programming, or I actually want to be a programmer, possibly, but I say the same thing. Yeah, it takes it's practice, and then it's sort of maybe a mindset too. I don't know. So why doesn't this quite line up? Interesting. This is the slope right here. And then, oh, I see. Okay, I screwed up here. This is a curve track, and so you can't have, so the slope actually has to start here and then go like that. Okay, there we go. Go like that. And so they're in here. So I'll finish off this one, and then I'll have to end out the stream. But let's put in, actually kind of fun, funny to frustrate your brother-in-law. Yeah. So it's gonna be like this. So a number of slopes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it goes flat a little bit, and then it goes right there. Okay, so now everything's perfect. So this is powered rail coming all the way down to here. Regular rail, powered rail coming down to this, and then this goes this direction. And then, so this will keep on going down, but for now we'll leave that as is. And then we can power, if we power this block, it'll power both things. And then up here, this is already powered from stuff up here. Okay, awesome. Did you, can you put the coordinates? That way you can see directions. Yeah. I can. The problem is that the thing in picture is mirrored, and so that's confusing. So what I'm trying to do is based on like orientation to where the ladder is, because the ladder, you know, in the mirror is in the same sort of thing. So I could say towards the mirror, away from the mirror, yeah, that sort of thing. And it sort of works, but not really. But anyway, so this part's hooked up now. It's not hooked up down here yet. That's going to go down at some point, but we'll build that in later. But that is the end of the stream. Thank you everybody for watching.